political satire is anytime you are using satire to make some sort of statement about politics. So that's a very broad definition, but that is kind of how you have to do to fit in all of the different things. So this would include Saturday Night Live parodies, it would include The Daily Show and Colbert Report, and things like that. Those are kind of the big genres that people talk about the most. But this would also include written satire, so things like Andy Borowitz and things like that. I think political satire is definitely possible on Twitter. I think it takes a little bit more, it takes a delicate hand, I think, on Twitter. So an example of what not to do, you may remember recently Colbert got in trouble for a tweet that was very, very satirical based on the Washington football team's name, and that he was creating this foundation, just this whole thing, and it totally worked in the long form on his show. In 140 characters, there just wasn't enough context for it to make sense. So I think you have to be careful in how you do that. Having said that, if you've ever watched a political debate, Twitter is rife with political satire throughout the debates. So I definitely think it's possible. You just have to be a little bit more careful about how you do it and what your audience's context is. So in a political debate, they have a lot of shared context, whereas when Colbert puts that tweet out into the middle of nowhere, there's a lot less context for people to draw on. I haven't examined it in any kind of systematic way. I follow it on Twitter, so I see what they tweet from time to time, but that's as far as I've gone on that. I think I would say, similar to the question of whether satire is possible in tweets, I think the tone of The Daily Show can be achieved in small measure in tweets. I don't think you'll ever get the full experience of The Daily Show on Twitter. And I don't think that they're trying to give that to you, but I think you can get pieces of it.